Many people experience anxiety at some point in their lives. In fact, anxiety is a very normal response to stressful life events, like moving, changing jobs, or having financial troubles. However, when the symptoms of anxiety become larger than the events that triggered them, and they start to actually interfere with your life, they could be signs of an anxiety disorder. So today, I'm sharing with you 11 common symptoms of an anxiety disorder. What's up everybody, Tanvir here. Welcome back to another video on the first and probably the most common symptom of an anxiety disorder is excessive worrying. Worrying is a totally normal thing to do, but if you're worrying way more than you're actually supposed to, then it can paralyze you, and that's a problem. To be considered a sign of generalized anxiety disorder, the worrying must occur on most days for at least 6 months and be difficult to control. The worrying must also be severe and intrusive, making it difficult to concentrate and accomplish daily tasks. The second common symptom of anxiety disorder is feeling agitated. When someone is feeling anxious, part of their sympathetic nervous system goes into override. This kicks off a cascade of effects throughout your body, such as a racing pulse, sweaty palms, shaky hands, and a dry mouth. These symptoms occur because your brain believes that you have sensed danger and it is preparing your body to react to the threat. Your body shunts blood away from your digestive system and toward your muscles in case you need to run or fight. It also increases your heart rate and heightens your senses. While these effects would be helpful in the case of a true threat, they can be debilitating if the fear is all in your head. The third common symptom of an anxiety disorder: restlessness. Restlessness is when you're feeling on edge and you have this uncomfortable urge to move. While restlessness does not occur in all people with anxiety, it is one of the red flags doctors look out for when making a diagnosis. If you experience restlessness on the majority of days for more than 6 months, it may be a sign of anxiety disorder. The fourth common symptom of an anxiety disorder is fatigue. This symptom might come as a surprise to some, as anxiety is more commonly associated with hyperactivity or arousal. For some, fatigue can follow an anxiety attack. For others, the fatigue can be chronic. It is important to note that fatigue can also be a sign of depression or other medical conditions. So fatigue alone is not enough to diagnose an anxiety disorder. The fifth common symptom of an anxiety disorder: you have difficulty concentrating. Difficulty concentrating can be one sign of an anxiety disorder, and it is a reported symptom in the majority of people diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorders. However, difficulty concentrating can also be a symptom of other medical conditions, such as an attention deficit disorder or depression, so it is not enough evidence to diagnose an anxiety disorder. The sixth common symptom of an anxiety disorder is irritability. Most people with generalized anxiety disorder report feeling highly irritable, especially when their anxiety is at its peak. Given that anxiety is associated with high arousal and excessive worrying, it is not surprising that irritability is a common symptom. The seventh common symptom of an anxiety disorder: tense muscles. Having tense muscles on most days of the week is another common symptom of anxiety. While tense muscles may be common, it is not fully understood why they are associated with anxiety. Interestingly, treating muscle tension with muscle relaxation therapy has been shown to reduce worry in people with generalized anxiety disorder. The eighth common symptom of anxiety disorder is trouble falling or staying asleep. Sleep disturbances are strongly associated with anxiety disorders. Waking up in the middle of the night and having trouble falling asleep are two of the most commonly reported problems. While insomnia and anxiety are strongly linked, it is unclear whether anxiety fuels insomnia or whether insomnia fuels anxiety, or both. What is known, however, is that when the underlying anxiety disorder is treated, insomnia often improves as well. The ninth common symptom of anxiety disorders: panic attacks. One type of anxiety disorder called panic disorder is associated with recurring panic attacks. Panic attacks produce an intense, overwhelming sensation of fear that can be debilitating. This extreme fear is typically accompanied by rapid heartbeat, sweating, shaking, shortness of breath, chest tightness, nausea, and fear of dying or losing control. Panic attacks can happen in isolation, but if they occur frequently and unexpectedly, they may be a sign of panic disorder. The 10th most common symptom of an anxiety disorder: avoiding social situations. People with social anxiety may appear extremely shy or quiet in a group or when meeting new people. While they may not appear distressed on the outside, on the inside they feel extreme fear and anxiety. This aloofness can sometimes make people with social anxiety appear snobby or standoffish, but the disorder is associated with low self-esteem, high self-criticism, and depression. Fear and avoidance of social situations may be a sign of social anxiety disorder, one of the most commonly diagnosed disorders. The 11th common symptom of an anxiety disorder: irrational fears. Extreme fears about specific things such as spiders, enclosed spaces, heights, could be a sign of a phobia. A phobia is defined as extreme fear or anxiety about a specific situation or object. The feeling is so severe that it interferes with your ability to function normally. There are many types of phobias, but all of them involve avoidance behavior and feelings of extreme fear. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you liked it. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already for more quality content like this. And I will see you in the next one.